Hi, welcome back. Okay, I'm going to show you something very quickly. 3 items that I'm going to use. Let's see, I'm going to juice some limes, and I've already taken the peel off. They weren't organic, so I'm not going to use the peel. But I like to have limes, and I like to have ginger root and fresh turmeric root throughout any given time throughout the day. With cooking, for my cooking, I love it for making a tonic. And actually, this is what this is going to be used for. It's my well, some of it is going to be used for that. I'm going to make some. It's an anti-inflammatory tonic, and I mean ginger root, turmeric root, excellent, excellent. I love the lime with it. The lime carries it. It makes it like a limeade or something like that, or gingerade or turmericade, however how you want to call it. So now in certain circles, of course, it is said that you should put black pepper with the turmeric root, not the turmeric root, with the ginger root. But for the purpose of me making like a tonic drink, a refreshing drink, I'm not going to put any black pepper with it. So I'll still maintain a number of benefits, but when you pair up different foods and herbs and spices and things like that, when you're talking about for medicinal purposes, it would go a lot further if I were to pair up the black pepper and the ginger root. But it's okay. I love what I'm getting ready to make, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to actually make the tonic because I think I have an earlier video where I've actually done that. And on that video, I think I may have done it with my Vitamix. But this time I'm using my Super Angel, and the attachment I'm using is for the root vegetables or for the greens. So the holes are much smaller, and I should be able to extract a lot more fiber and separate them pretty easily, very easily. So I'm going to go ahead and start the machine, and get the juicing. That was my bad. Sorry, guys. I was cleaning up so quickly. Ooh, I'm leaving out on some juice. Ooh, wow. That's never happened before, but usually I'm not moving this quickly. I just made a video a few minutes ago, and I have a couple of more that I'm going to make, so I actually didn't put it on there. Well, I can't add it because I don't know how, so guess what? You get to see me live and in color dealing with cleanup, or at least dealing with what happens in the kitchen. This is real, so hopefully I have it on there good. I waste some of it on the counter, but it's okay. I think I'm set. Here we go. Okay, seems to be flowing well now. I love limes, I love lemons, but I really love limes. The last couple of years, I've just been crushing the limes. And I use it in everything. I mean, I can't think of too many dishes that a splash of lime is not in there. Or marinating something, or just giving, I love what it does, what it does to your meal. I mean, it tantalizes the rest of your, well, the part of your taste buds that wants to taste something that is, we need to exercise it all. Wants to have that sour, and I love sour, especially when it's married up with something a little bit of sweet, a little bit of sour, or something like that, or spicy. So I love that. Alrighty. Poured in there, that in there, juices. I didn't need to do that. I probably could have just poured it straight on into my container, but it's just a little habit I have. And that's going to be good enough. If I wasn't recording, then I would probably let that run for about another 40 seconds or something like that. So, but we're going to keep moving. And I'm going to pour it into this, I think this is like an 8-ounce jar. So, and I didn't count the limes. I don't know how many limes those were. They were the small ones though. So that's ready. I'm going to do the ginger root next, because once I do the turmeric, then it's going to change the color, and I don't really want the ginger root to be affected by that. Even though in most cases it's probably going to be mixed together, but just to preserve the authentic look and taste of the ginger, I'm going to keep them separate. So I'm going to turn it back on. I'm not even going to take the limes out and switch out, because like I said, I use the ginger root. Almost anything that the ginger root is going into, I would just say anything, you can guarantee there's going to be some lime or lemon or maybe some Bragg's extra virgin apple cider vinegar. So it's going to be something like that. It's going to be mixed with it. So no harm. Doesn't bother me one bit. If it does bother you, of course, then you can clean out your system and then redo it. So I'm going to keep moving and dump some in. I make them in small pieces to go much faster and less of the fibrous portions of it, clogging up the system and slowing me down. So that's it. Let a little bit flow out, a little bit more, and that should be good enough, because the turmeric is coming next. So whatever's left with the ginger, you will hardly notice it with the turmeric. So this is a 4-ounce mason jar. So, and this is what, the lighting is kind of bad. I mean, it's pretty light up in here. So, but anyway, it looks, trust me, it looks beautiful. And smells just like ginger. Yummy. So I'm going to keep on moving. I'm not going to clean up because, like I said, in most cases this stuff is going to be prepared together in the first place. And start her back up. And this is the turmeric. Now, if you get an organic turmeric root or organic ginger root, you don't have to peel it. I believe both of these are organic, but every now and then I don't have the opportunity to buy organic, and I'm in different stores, so I've gotten kind of in a habit of peeling them. Now, unless I'm taking it directly out the container and it has it labeled that this is organic, then I'll go from there, but I won't peel it, especially if I'm going to juice it. But in this particular case, I peeled it, but they are both organic, and so it got peeled this time. I like to call this tang when I make my my tonic, where I use the ginger root and the turmeric root and the limes, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put some honey in it, or raw organic honey, to sweeten it up, to make it sweet to the palate, or give you that nice blend. And also, I'll turn this off. It's ready now. And also, sometimes I'll use agave, raw organic agave. And when I'm doing it in the blender, I'll oftentimes use dates as the sweetener. So this is what this looks like. That was actually 2 nice sized pieces of a ginger root originally, and here's what we're left with. This is your, I meant to say turmeric root. So here we have it. Lime juice, ginger juice, ginger root juice, and this is the turmeric. So anyway, like I said, I like to do this once or twice a week if I can, and then that way it's stored in the refrigerator and just ready for me to cook throughout the week. Let me show you one more thing. Now, when I'm, let's see, where is it? When I'm not able to juice and to save time, and sometimes I do want the fiber, the pulp of the ginger. I'll go ahead and put it in. It smells just like. Yeah, this is the ginger. So it's gotten a little brown because I did this a couple of days ago. And normally I would put like maybe a little bit of lime or lemon to go ahead and preserve it a little. I don't think I did it in this batch. But this is just for when I'm making my salads or dressings or food or whatever, or cooking, you know, whatever it is that I'm cooking, and I want some ginger with it. Then I just take off a little pinch of it, maybe less than that because it's pretty powerful, pretty potent. And then I'll go ahead and cook. So it's a time saver in the kitchen. I do the same thing with, this is garlic. Yeah, so again, speeds up the process. I don't have to be reliant on powders and things like that. I can use my fresh items. And then also once a week, I'll have an onion, and I'll go ahead and chop up the onion. Okay, there's a good lighting. I'll chop it up, and then I'll go ahead and take out what I need when I'm preparing my meals and cooking and things like that. So these are all time savers, and that's basically what this video was all about, just to give you an insight on how I make my vegan kitchen and my raw or high raw or whatever it is that I'm going through during that particular season, how I get by with buying in bulk and cooking fresh every day. I cook fresh every day. So anyway, so hopefully these tips will help you, and you find them useful. Keep coming back. This is the second video for today, and I think I have at least one more video that I'm going to go ahead and make real quick for today. I think at least one. So be looking for that. Thank you very much. Talk to you guys later. Peace.